I had to put this one in because this is our world. In 2024, people uploaded 5.3 billion photos every day, or 61,400 each second. The cameras are very complex in this day and age, but one of the things I always teach is you control the camera, not vice versa. But again, it's the art of looking, the art of seeing, and then the art of creating. And a photograph is merely a way to document a single moment in time. So the big question for everybody is, are you just recording or are you interpreting your scenes? So the big question is, as you, the photographer, you have to take on the role of a visual storyteller, researcher, and editor as you begin to make choices that impact the narrative you're creating. You as a photographer, if we compare it to a painter has a blank canvas and they fill it in with however they want. But us as photographers, we don't have a blank canvas. So we have to decide what's important in that. And the old adage is what you put into a composition is as important as what you leave out of a composition. I always encourage people, and this is one of the things I teach, is remember, the brain sees it, and then you have to interpret it, you have to tell the story, and then from there, you create the image. But sometimes it takes a while to start seeing photographically, not just what you're seeing yourself, but learning to understand how to shoot photographically and capture those images in a photographic sense. The big epiphany for most people is when they can marry what the brain sees with their camera and then go, that's exactly what I wanted to shoot. To create dynamic images, we need to focus on details to reveal the story. We also need light and shadow to enhance the mood. We need to try different angles and perspectives because angles and perspectives will, most people I see a lot of times, whatever height they're at, the camera comes up to that height and that's what they shoot. The snow's getting heavier and heavier. And I said, oh my God, wouldn't it be great if somebody walked into this photograph? Somebody's supposed to have heard me because this person here just walked right into the photograph. But everybody wants to take pictures of moose up close and very personal, portrait setting. But the moose aren't actually really fond of that. Some are, but most aren't. The only time you'll probably get a shot is their back end as they disappear into the forest. Discovery consists of seeing what everybody has seen and thinking what nobody has thought. And so I leave you with this Italian journalist. He said this, I don't think he's with us anymore, but he says, it's not how far you travel, what you bring back. Somebody says to me, so what's your best photograph? I said, maybe the next one I take.